Well, there was a lot. It was 1-0 going into the third period, and it was really the goal that Marshall Moy scored to put us up two. That was a big goal for us. That was a really big goal. Obviously, I mean, I thought St. Thomas played an excellent game. We carried the play territorial a bit. While we had quite a few shots, I'm not sure how many we had that were really point blank, and but I once we got up two, probably forced them a little bit out of their game. Was disappointed in the penalty we took. It was Nardekia's penalty. It put us down a man, and then they were able to get a goal. And there's a game where right around the 4-minute mark with a 3-goal lead, just drive it home, and all of a sudden now it's it was a retaliatory type penalty, not ones I like, and so. Lesson to be learned there, not to take a penalty, certainly not one of that nature at any time of the game, but particularly when you have a lead and you're in the third period, it puts a lot of pressure on the other players that are left to kind of clean up your mess.
Coach, can you talk about how important this victory was? Most of the season, you said you guys have had leads like in the third period and sadly have blown them, but today you're able to keep the composure and you're able to show resiliency in finishing this one off.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought, yeah, like I said, until that one poor penalty late in the third, and while Noah wasn't tested a lot, our goaltender, he played very well. I thought he managed the puck around his net well. And when you're not seeing a ton of shots, those aren't easy games to play. And when he did see a shot, he looked very comfortable. I was happy with his play. Would have liked to see him get the shutout, given how close he was to it. But nevertheless, yeah, I thought outside of that penalty, I thought we did a very good job. Once we got the lead of securing it, not being back on our heels, but also not taking dumb chances with the puck.
Coach, you touched on it a little bit, but some sloppy play there at the end of the game. What do you got to do to clean that up and keep the teams buried at the end of these games?
Well, I don't know that we were sloppy at all. We had a mistake in terms of a penalty, and then so now it's a 6-on-4 because they pulled the goalie. Well, it shouldn't have to be that. If they pull the goalie 6-on-5, you can usually gut your way through it. But 6-on-4, that's starting to get a little. That's a 2-man advantage for them, and so. I think the only thing, the lesson to be learned there is you can't assume that hey, we got a 3-goal lead that life's going to be easy. Their team's not giving up, and there was still enough time on the clock when they scored to get 2 more. And so a game that we were really comfortable in, we became uncomfortable, and all. So the nice thing is we did win it, and we got to learn from that though. And it was a freshman mistake. But you're out there for a reason late in the game, and I need you to respond and continue to develop confidence in the coaching staff, because those kind of things stick in our minds for a while.
Coach, earlier this season you split with the Tommies. How can you come out here tomorrow and get this week?
Well, that's a great question. We've got to continue to move the puck. I thought we moved it much better today than we did a week ago against Minnesota State. So I thought our ability to share the puck and move it was much better today. St. Thomas, I don't know that you can, all we can do is put our best game on the ice again tomorrow night, and that's what the mantra is going to be to the guys. But you can't control what the other team does. And when we played there and they beat us the second night, I thought they were full marks for that win. They played really well. So I'm anticipating they're going to come out really, really hard again tomorrow. And we're going to have to match our intensity that we had in our play today. We'll have to do that tomorrow.
Coach, this was your first home game in 41 days. Can you talk about the atmosphere of being back at home and you guys feeding off the energy of the fans for the victory tonight?
Yeah, it was great. I thought our student section was really well represented tonight. I was very happy to see that. So, no, it felt great to be back at home. It really did. And so, as I look at the standings now, I think we crawled a little bit closer to Northern, hopefully, if we can get another win tomorrow and start stacking a few. I don't know that home ice for the playoffs, in my mind, isn't out of the question. So it's good to be at home. Love to get the win tomorrow. And the way our schedule is, it's unbalanced this year. We play 12 home games and 14 on the road. So we've got to take advantage of the home games when we have them.